because everything's organized in a big hierarchy with one or two guys at the top. They make an edict. It goes down. Every police chief, jumps on the bandwagon. Homeland Security. This is just the way we do things.
Yeah.
And, like if somebody moves while you tell them to stand still with your gun on them, you shoot them. Doesn't matter in the front, the back, whatever. That's a new policy.
They do not have a shoot-to-wound policy and haven't for years. It's a shoot-to-kill. Dead witnesses don't make very good appearances in court. That's the truth. Kill them.
But you empty your Glock. Boom, 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 boom,
Did you
boom.
see that poor guy that came out of the house? People get in arguments. So the wife calls 911. My husband's yelling at me. He's threatening that. So the cops come. The guy comes out in front of his house. Did you see the video? The second video showed up today. Yeah, the guy has his hands up in the air, straight over his head. They just executed him.
Yep.
Simple. No mistake. They executed him on the spot. Because they know they're not going to be held accountable. Very rarely do you see a cop get charged with murder. It just doesn't happen. Administrative leave with pay. Full investigation has found the officer felt his life was in danger. Yeah, this guy's hands, he's got no shirt on. No visible. He's got a pair of shorts on. His hands are over his head, and he posed a threat to their life and wellness. Good God. Yeah.
Here's the very worst part of all this, Jeff, is the police are being set up. They've been mind controlled through their radios.
Where have they been trained? Where have their chiefs been trained?
Israeli anti-terror forces. But here's the key. Now you have covert operators. Some of them are trained in Israel, Mossad agents. Some of them are FBI Division 5. They're going out and they're sniping police. They're going to kill police to try to start a civil war. Then, of course, they can, only the government can solve such a big problem. Institute draconian UN gun laws. It's pretty sick when you have covert operators going around and shooting, and the police, if they're shooting, are the good guys too. They're not shooting the bad guys that have 13 to 15 kills under the belt. They're going for the family guy with 4 kids, and they're going to take him out. They're going to shoot him in the back. You're going to see all kinds of these covert operator assassinations in the next year. All kinds of them. And I predicted this a couple years ago, Professor Fester, as you remember.
Oh, I know. You've been right on, Preston. It's been uncanny.
So these police have been set up. I feel sorry for them because
they're going to be sacrificed. They sacrifice anybody. They don't care.
No, they don't. But Jeff, the ability to control the public consciousness through the control of the major mass media. It's a news cartel run by 6 kingpins who all work for a large investment firm. We won't mention the name, but most people know. And when you have a hierarchy of news control with 1 or 2 key people setting the talking points and the policies every day, this has been a total mind control program for over 50 years. And it really started with the advent of the Federal Reserve, where they could print all the money they wanted and buy up everybody and control everybody. And now we have a Congress where everybody except for 1 member of Congress, Walter Jones, a black congressman, is the only one that didn't sign the AIPAC loyalty oath to Israel. Everybody else signed it. Cynthia McKinney refused to sign it, and look what happened to her. Beam me up, Scotty. Traficant refused to sign it. Who's the other guy that was just lost? Kucinich refused to sign it. So anybody that refused to sign it...
Did Kucinich die?
No, but he refused
to
sign
it. That boxed out of Congress.
I got it.
But of course, Cynthia McKinney was the first one that dared talk about it public.
Yeah.
Traficant, many believe that the Mossad murdered him.
Well, that was a bizarre accident in a barn. A tractor fell on him or something. I mean, come on. John Deere tractors or any tractor, they don't jump on
people. We have Congress right now, sadly, is functioning as a foreign embassy for Israel and for the Rothschild, Khazarian banksters.
That's perfectly said, and very important for people to remember. Congress is functioning as an agent of Israel.
Until that changes, we're going to have all these wars. We're going to have all these dead and wounded Americans and millions of innocent people knocked out of their homes and blown to pieces. It has this Rothschild, Khazarian mafia, bankster, Israeli war machine. It has to stop. And we got to rout these Israeli-American, Israeli-first dual citizens out of our government. We got to deport them all back to. They love Israel so much. Good. they have to either reject their citizenship to Israel. They can never hold political office again. I say the people involved, either jail the ones involved in 9/11, the rest of them deport them all. If they love it so much, take off back to your home.